And with the singing of both national anthems, as there are American teams involved in this tournament, we're ready to begin. Blockers take to their usual position in front of the jammer line. The jammers behind them. This is going to be a rugby-style start where the jammers are going to try and push their way through the wall of blockers in front of them. Play is now underway. No lead jammer yet declared. There we have it. In the blue for 705 roller derby, lead jammer. Rainbow Crash, overtaken by the jammer of NEOFights. Forced to call off the jam. Nothing neither way on the scoreboard as the first jam comes to a close. Cinderella. And You're a Dead Man, jammers of the right now. Cinderella pushing through on the inside line. That's number 911 in the black for the NEOFights. She is your lead jammer. And now the jammer for 705, broken away from the pack also. Both of them on a scoring pass. You're a Dead Man, not able to get much speed going as Cinderella engages with the pack at a basic standstill. She's trying to push her way through. Heads outside and is overtaken by You're a Dead Man. Both jammers, a 4-point scoring pass for each team. You're a Dead Man getting in there first, and Cinderella calls off the jam. A score of 4 apiece. A reminder, this is the short format game. A 20-minute game in total, a single period, now 18 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Booty Vicious, Constable Smashy Pants, now jamming for their respective teams. Smashy Pants heads to the front of the pack, breaks through. It's number 533 in the blue. That is Constable Smashy Pants, lead jammer. Booty Vicious gives chase. Smashy Pants approaching a pack. Her teammates trying to slow things down, spread that pack out. She dives straight into the pack, grabs what she can, and calls it off. And that is a single point pickup for the Smooth Operators. Five to 4 in favor of the Smooth Operators. 7:05. 17 minutes remaining in the bout. This boutcast is brought to you by our friends at Rumbling Rage Derby Shop, your one-stop shopping experience. As play begins again, penalty assessed there. Birdie will go to the penalty box for the 705s. This is a power jam for the NEOFights. Northeast Ontario. It is number 10, Tenacious T. She's doing the jamming for the NEOFights. Knocks her opponent down at the inside line. And that was a back blocking penalty, and we will rotate jammers in the penalty box. One will enter, one will leave, and the action will start again. Meanwhile, the pack at a standstill as they await the arrival of Birdie coming back from the penalty area for the 705. Birdie back on the track now, looking for a way through a wall that's formed in front of her. Tries the outside, no purchase. Birdie putting her arms in the air, trying to show the refs she's keeping things legal as she worms her way through the pack. The defenders, the NEOFights, really sticking the boot in, but Birdie forces her way to the front of the pack. She is through. This is a scoring pass for her and a grand slam. Molly Spartan, back blocking penalty. She will go to the box wearing the pivot stripe. Both jammers now in a scoring pass, willing to trade points in this short game format. Tenacious T and Birdie, both of them having cut through the pack once, they're going around for more. Tenacious T slips, falls, takes down a blocker with her, and that may be a black blocking penalty. Yes, tsunami warning, wearing the stripes there. She assesses that back blocking penalty. Tenacious T headed to the box. She will sit for 1 minute, and that means a power start on the following jam for the Smooth Operators. You are watching the Fresh and the Furious 2013 here on Canuck Derby TV. A power start for the Smooth Operators. Each team with skaters in the box, plenty of room for Jewel Denial to skate, although she can't find her way to the front of the pack quite yet. Trips over her teammate, falls to the inside line, quickly back on her skates, moves her way to the front. She has a 2-wall to beat. Forcing her way through at the inside line, jousting with shoulders against the defenders of the NEOFights. Eventually, the pack stretched out far enough. No engagement zone, and they're forced to let her go through. She has lead jammer designation. Jewel Denial coming around inside the pack on her scoring pass. An out-of-play penalty being assessed to the Smooth Operators there. One of their blockers will have to take a seat. But Jewel Denial puts up a grand slam. She is through. More penalties assessed on the play. Number 314. Killer Adrenaline. She will take a seat for the NEOFights. Lots of penalties piling up here as we near the midpoint of this 20-minute contest. 13 minutes remain. The jam is called off. No points declared on the final pass. 13 minutes remain. The Smooth Operators with a comfortable lead considering the shortness of the game. They stand at 24 points. The NEOFights of Northeastern Ontario, a score of 8. One blocker in the box for each team. You're a dead man. Jamming for the Smooth Operators. But it is number 73 for the NEOFights. That's Nellie McStung taking her first turn on the jammer line, and she is lead. Nellie McStung, one of those brave souls, one of those tough roller derby girls who wears glasses on the track. She is through. That is a 5-point pass for Nellie McStung. Cinderella goes to the box. The penalties piling up here. And one goes here to You're a Dead Man. It is now a power jam for the NEOFights. Another grand slam for the NEOFights. They are closing the gap against the Smooth Operators. Nellie McStung inside the pack. Another blocker goes to the box for the Smooth Operators as a blocker comes back in for the NEOFights. They are now at full strength. 12 minutes remain. The score 24-21. Only 3 points separate these teams. The NEOFights looking to grab those 3 extra points and maybe a little bit more. Nellie McStung with nice footwork coming through on the inside. Calls off the jam and changes the lead of that game. Folks at home, take a sip of your beverage. The NEOFights have pulled ahead. 26, the Smooth Operators with a score of 24. Still a power jam for the NEOFights as we begin. Booty Boop, number 77 in the black for the NEOFights, lead jammer. Booty Boop wearing the Captain C and leading by example as she puts herself into the pack but runs right into the wall of defenders. Drawing a penalty there The Smooth Operators hope to turn the tables as Booty Boop heads to the penalty box. We will do-si-do. One jammer goes in, another one comes out. You're a Dead Man, still in the penalty box from the previous jam. Returns to the track, resets herself, and engages with the pack. Oh, she falls. The pack tightens up. She tries the inside line, takes a hefty hit there from Cinderella, and Cinderella may have used her elbow on that hit. She gets sent to the penalty area, and You're a Dead Man finally makes her way through her initial pass. She may not have done so completely cleanly. She is not declared lead jammer. You're a Dead Man sneaking through on the inside line. Gets just a nudge and falls to the inside of the oval. It looks like she was legal to continue skating. Puts up a grand slam. And the seesaw will saw the other seaway. You know what I mean. The Smooth Operators pulling ahead 29-26. 10 minutes remaining. Booty Boop back on the track, puts on a burst of speed. Now both jammers on scoring passes. Neither is lead. The jam will skate to its natural conclusion. They'll go the full 2 minutes. Only about 10 seconds left in that now. Booty Boop through on a scoring pass, as is You're a Dead Man. They're just trading 4 for 4 on every pass as the jam comes to a close. We have another lead change. Folks at home, Smooth Operators, a score of 39. The NEOFights, 36. Only 3 points separate these teams, keeping it tight here in Game 5 of Fresh and Furious 2013. Brought to you by our good friends at Monster Muffin. Unleash your inner monster on the track in Monster Muffin Derby wear. Tenacious T jamming for the NEOFights, puts herself in front. She is lead. She is chased by Birdie. Birdie has now cleared the pack for the Smooth Operators. Birdie held by the defenders at the back of the pack. She is recycled by Margaret Splatwood. Tenacious T out in front puts up a 4-point scoring pass and continues to skate. The pivot for the Smooth Operators takes the seat in the penalty box. Birdie being defended here once again. Margaret Splatwood gets in on the action. Birdie takes a track-cutting penalty, and this is now a power jam for the NEOFights. With a tied score of 38 apiece. And it appears that with a back-blocking penalty, she will be joined by Tenacious T. Jammer penalties piling up for both teams. Constant rotation of the jammers within the penalty box, meaning that there are power jam opportunities being traded left and right between these teams. Currently with 7.5 minutes remaining, the Smooth Operators a score of 42 and the NEOFights 38 as Birdie resets herself on the track, fresh from the penalty box. Birdie inside the pack, being defended. She placed hands to hips. She might have been entertaining thoughts of calling off the jam, although she's not permitted to do so. No lead jammer, as both jammers have taken penalties. Sneaking through as she served that shortened penalty, Tenacious T puts up another couple of points. She snuck through on the inside line just as Birdie was trying to re-engage with the pack. Deft footwork there from the NEOFights, although the Smooth Operators maintain a 1-point lead, 44-43, 6.5 minutes remaining. You see there the wall of black as the NEOFights hold ahead of the jammer line. Behind them in the blue, the Smooth Operators controlling the jammer line itself. This will be a rugby-style start as the lone jammer has to fight her way through, although she had very Little difficulty doing so, just hopped right through there. That was number 96, Rebels Advocate. As this is a FreshMeat tournament, all of these teams will no doubt try to put up a large jammer rotation and get some experience for their skaters. And now the jammer for the Smooth Operators, that's Rainbow Crash. She is also broken free of the pack. And that forces Rebels Advocate to call off the jam. No change to the score. After this bout, we will be seeing the Queen's Court of Queen City. That's Buffalo facing Fergus right here in the bubble. Go absolutely nowhere unless it's over to the other feed in the arena and watch some of the other action. We're running 2 tracks here at the Fresh and the Furious. With a penalty coming here to Killer Adrenaline. Now it's another power jam, this time for the Smooth Operators. These teams have been trading power jams all bout long. And now held up at the inside line. And then she tries the outside. You're a Dead Man takes a nice hit there by Nellie McStung. Recycle to the back of the pack, re-attacks, engages, has a 3-wall to beat at the front. Recycle to the back of the pack again. You're a Dead Man. Pushing against the wall. She tries to shopping cart the blockers in front of her and keep things legal. She gets jammer support from her blockers and escapes through the inside line. She is lead jammer. This is still a power jam for the Smooth Operators. Penalty on the play. A single whistle there. And that is Ash Whoopin. Will head to the box. These penalties especially injurious in the short game format. Jam comes to a close, although there was a 4-point pickup there for the Smooth Operators. Five points separate these teams. The NEOFights in the black, Northeastern Ontario, a score of 47. The Smooth Operators in blue from Area 705. And a change to the score. We have a tie at 47. Birdie, number 903 in the blue. She fights her way to the front of the pack, but cannot beat the final 2 defenders. Being defended ably there by number 17. That's Booty Vicious. Finally outlasts them, stretches the pack out. Birdie, lead jammer. Birdie coming around the mountain on a scoring pass. Killer Adrenaline being defended there, recycled the back of the pack. She has yet to emerge. She is being defended ably by the Smooth Operators as Birdie comes on the track once more on a scoring pass, places hands to hips, calls off the jam. No change to the score in that final pass, but the damage was done for the Smooth Operators. And with just 2.5 minutes remaining, the Smooth Operators a score of 52, the NEOFights 47. Both teams have 2 blockers in the box, lots of room to skate for these jammers. Nellie McStung skating for the NEOFights. She is around in front, 2 jammers in glasses. Bitter Pill jamming for the 705 Smooth Operators. Both jammers in the free and open spaces. Nellie McStung yelling instructions to her blockers, setting up a defensive play. Oh, she is sandwiched between the defenders of the 705. Calls off the jam immediately. She did not call off the jam. She was not lead jammer. She has taken a penalty, and how the tables have turned. As Bitter Pill continues to skate on, she puts up a grand slam. And the Smooth Operators may have a chance to clinch this one in this jam. Bitter Pill taking a hit there from Ash Whoopin and Tenacious T. More penalties pile up for both teams. Skaters, more of them on the outside of the oval than the inside. Still only a 9-point separation between these teams. One or other of the coaches may call a timeout to force another jam. Bitter Pill up at the front, completes another scoring pass. That is a 5-point pass. This may put the game out of reach for the NEOFights. The Smooth Operators now at 61. The NEOFights 47. More time on the jam clock than there is on the game clock. They may skate this thing through to the end. The bitter end for Bitter Pill. She takes a hit there. Margaret Splatwood doing the damage there. She has been a powerful blocking force for the NEOFights. Both jammers now back on the track. Nellie McStung returns to the track. But is there enough time for her to make up the score differential? Only a few seconds left in the period. A 5-point pass for Nellie McStung. And it would appear the bout has come to its conclusion. No timeout called. The Smooth Operators a score of 61. The NEOFights 52. Some of the Smooth Operators were back on the track. They were expecting another jam. And they're being told by their coach that they are in fact victorious. I think they're happy to hear that. We're just awaiting the final word from the officials before they call it a day. But it looks like the Smooth Operators victorious by 66 over the NEOFights with a score of 52. That means the Smooth Operators will face the winner of the next bout. That is the Queen's Court of Buffalo and Fergus. My name's Lightning Slim. I'm going to take a brief break here on Canuck Derby TV. Make sure you check out the next bout here. Or flip over to the other feed and check out what's going on in the Ted Reeve Arena. Don't miss any of the action here at Fresh and Furious 2013. Brought to you by our good friends at Neon Skates. I'll be back in just a few.